Brethren in Jesus Christ, today in the gospel, we are able to see that Jesus being seated next to the offering box, watching the people who are coming to offer their offerings. And among the crowd, there was this particular lady. She was a poor widow. She also made her offering. And Jesus is quoting that particular woman to his disciples that this particular lady only offered much. Why is that? Jesus is making a difference between the offerings made by the crowd and this particular lady. All the others made an offering from what they have, but this particular lady offered all that she had. Therefore, when you offer something to the Lord, you have to offer it to the full. If God is expecting something from you, then you have to give it to the Lord in full. When you give it in full, you will receive a double-fold blessing. And that's what happened in the life of Joseph. Joseph was favored by his father Jacob. Jacob loved Joseph so much that he made a robe of many colors and clothed him. This is a sign, this particular robe is a sign of favor of Jacob. And his brothers were not pleased with Joseph. One day, the brothers met Joseph in a lonely place. What they did, they pulled the robe of many colors and threw him into the pit. By pulling the robe, they thought that they can pull the favor from Joseph. But the fact is that the favor of Jacob, the favor of God remained with Joseph. Even though he was thrown into the pit, even though he was sold as a slave to Egypt, even though he was put in a prison for the crime that he had not committed, because of the favor of God was with him, nothing could stop his blessing. Joseph had a chance after 13 years. One day, Joseph had the chance to interpret the dreams of Pharaoh. And this made a remarkable change in the life of Joseph. It was on that day Pharaoh removed the robe of a prisoner and clothed him with royal robe. And Joseph became royalty. See, the favor of God was with Joseph. His own brothers, people in Egypt, even the people in palace could not stop his blessing. See, he was ill-treated for the past 13 years. Those years were very painful. He almost lost his happiness. But 13 years later, he received everything double-fold. In life, if you are struggling for happiness, if you are undergoing a painful situation, maybe you are finding very difficult to come out from this addiction. Maybe you are expecting for a promotion, but there are people who are still working against you that you don't get your promotion. Because of all this, you may lose your happiness. You are still in pain. You are still suffering, and you are suffering a lot. You don't have a single moment of happiness in life. Don't worry. I tell you, Joseph waited for 13 years. Wait upon the Lord, and you will receive your happiness double-fold. You will receive it, and you will have your better days very soon. Amen.